He used to be someone. Once, he was a boy who believed his father could fix anything, and his mother could love away every hurt. But now, Charlie Chick Benetto is standing on the edge of a water tower, looking down at a life that has completely fallen apart. The wind brushes past him like a whisper, almost asking him to reconsider. But Chick doesn't move. Because in his mind, there's nothing left. His career is gone. His daughter won't talk to him. His wife has left him. And the bottle has become his only companion. He closes his eyes, remembering the echoes of his childhood. You can be a mama's boy or a daddy's boy. But you can't be both. His father had said that once. And those words, they stuck. They shaped him. Broke him. As a boy, Chick chose his father. Because his father was strong, admired, confident. A baseball coach. A man who knew how to stand tall. His mother, Posey, she was softer. Always there. Always loving. Always forgiving. But Chick didn't see that back then. Back then, he just saw someone who embarrassed him. Someone who clapped too loud at games. Someone who showed up when he wished she wouldn't. He didn't understand love yet. And now, it's too late. Or at least, that's what he believes. Chick takes a step forward. The world below blurs. But suddenly, everything goes black. When he opens his eyes again, he's not falling. He's not dead either. Instead, he's lying on the ground, confused, aching, but alive. Or, something like alive. He stumbles to his feet and begins walking, unsure of where he is or how he got there. And then, he sees her. Standing near the old house. Wearing a familiar dress. Smiling the same warm smile. Chick, she says gently. His heart stops. Because it's impossible. It's completely impossible. Mom. Posey Benetto, his mother, the woman who died 8 years ago, is standing right in front of him. Alive. Real. Waiting. At first, he thinks it's a dream. Or maybe he's finally lost his mind. But she talks to him. Touches his face. Calls him by the same nickname she always used. And slowly, painfully, Chick realizes this is something else. Something beyond explanation. You get one day, she tells him softly. One more day. And so begins a journey unlike anything Chick has ever experienced. A single day, to relive, to understand, to finally see the truth he spent his whole life ignoring. They walk together. Like they used to. And with every step, memories begin to unfold. He sees himself as a little boy again. His father tossing a baseball to him. Keep your eye on it, Chick. And his mother watching from the sidelines, smiling proudly. Back then, everything felt simple. Safe. Whole. But then, one day, his father left. Just like that. No real explanation. No goodbye that made sense. Just gone. And Chick remembers the pain, the confusion, the silent way his mother carried that loss. She never spoke badly about his father. Not once. Instead, she worked harder. Longer hours. Took on extra jobs. Did everything she could to keep life normal for her children. But Chick, he didn't see her strength. He only saw what he had lost. Why didn't you tell me the truth? Chick asks her now, walking beside her older self. Posey looks at him gently. I wanted you to love him, she says. Even if he couldn't stay. They visit moments Chick had buried. Moments he never truly understood. Like the night his mother came to his college dorm, trying to surprise him. She had baked cookies. Driven all the way just to see him. And Chick. Embarrassed by her. Ashamed of her simplicity. He turned her away. Told her to leave. He watches it now, from the outside. Sees the hurt in her eyes. The quiet way she smiled anyway. The way she walked away, alone. And for the first time, Chick feels it. The weight of what he did. I'm sorry, he whispers. But his mother just looks at him with kindness. You were young, she says. But Chick knows that's not enough. They continue through the day. Through memories and truths. Through moments Chick wishes he could erase. And slowly, the biggest truth begins to reveal itself. His father wasn't the man he thought. He didn't leave because of some mysterious reason. He left because he chose to. Because he had another life. Another family. And his mother. She knew. She knew all along. And she protected Chick from it. Protected his image of his father. Protected his heart, even at the cost of her own. Chick feels something break inside him. All those years, chasing a man who didn't stay. All those years, ignoring the one who never left. Why didn't I see it? He asks, his voice trembling. Posey reaches out, placing a hand on his cheek. You see it now, she says. And maybe that's what this day is for. Not to change the past, but to understand it. As the sun begins to set, Chick realizes time is running out. One more day. That's all he was given. One more chance, to say the things he never said. To feel the love he never appreciated. To finally understand what he had lost. They sit together. Quietly. Like they used to. And Chick looks at her, really looks at her. At the wrinkles time has drawn. At the softness in her eyes. At the endless love that never once faded. I wasted so much time, he says. Posey smiles. No time spent loving is wasted. And in that moment, something inside Chick begins to heal. The guilt. The regret. The anger. It doesn't disappear. But it softens. Transforms. Into something else. Understanding. Forgiveness. Love. When the day finally ends, Chick knows what comes next. He can feel it. The world around him begins to fade. And his mother. She begins to slip away. No, he says, panic rising. Please, not yet. But Posey just smiles. You'll be okay, she tells him. You can live. And just like that, she's gone. Chick wakes up again. Back in the real world. Broken, bruised, but alive. The water tower behind him. The edge he almost stepped off. But now, everything feels different. Because now, he understands. Life doesn't give us unlimited chances. But sometimes, if we're lucky, we get one more day. One more chance to see clearly. To love deeply. To forgive completely. And Chick, he chooses to live. Because the greatest lesson he learned that day was this.